listening to TSLK.
You are now listening to B-Town Beats.
God talk. It's God talk. I wish I could call it something else, man, but it's some heavy conversation, man. But to really have the conversation about semen retention, brothers, you really have to understand. You really have to understand what sex is about, because you can look at the masses, man, and just by how we're moving, as reckless as we're moving as people, you can understand that we don't even understand really what sex is. Sex, right? Sacred energy exchange. Sacred energy exchange. You got to understand this, man. And I've said it a million times, bro. You got to understand when you come together with a woman and you're blending worlds, like it may just seem like, oh, I met this chick at the club and she thick and she fine. I want to go have a good time. I want to hit this climax type. It may seem like that's how things move. But bro, you're actually blending worlds with another person. You're actually saying all of your trauma, all of your healing, all of your ideas, all of your thoughts, everything about you that exists. I want you to put it up in a goulash and blend it with my goulash. Think about that, bro. So understanding that's what we're doing, understanding that, you can also see the power in it.
Yo, what up, fellas? What up, fellas? It's your man in the building, bro. They trying to hold me down, bro. But I told you, man, I'm already folded these stacks of $1 million, bro. They can't hold a true retainer down.
I'm on seed retention.
It's your man, bro, TheShavedLionKing, bro. And I'm back today, man. I'm back today, bro. Here I am back on this microphone, man, giving you this passion in a time right now where we need it, bro. We need each other. We need to link up arms, bro. We need to understand what the hell is going on here in this world. You need a lot of discipline to make it in this modern day. Okay, you need a lot of discipline to make it in this modern day. You got to be able to have the willpower to say no. You got to be able to walk away from your family if that's what it's going to be, because they're going to try to lead you down if they're not awakening, they're not in their higher self, and they light ain't shining. You are going to have to be a true beacon, bro, and stand alone in this dark world and shine the light and attract all like minds to you. And eventually what's going to happen, enough people are going to wake up on this journey, bro, and they're going to see what's going on, and they're going to try to make a change. We think bad boys or the guys that we see on TV that go around, that rob the banks, the bad guys that go around and do all that stuff like that, they pin us an image of this is what a bad boy is. And if you really think about it, it truly is. Okay, because we sit here and we look at these so-called bad boys like they're really bad people, but are they truly bad? Because they're doing everything against the system. They're not going around hurting innocent people. They're trying to do everything, all their dirt to the system. They're trying to come up off the system. And this is the same way I'm trying to tell you about retainers and how we are bad boys.
Bad boy.
Because we don't conform, bro. We're out here retaining our life force energy. We're out here saying no to all the temptations. There is nothing that can drag us down. Okay, we have an attitude, we have an aura, bro, to go against the system, bro. So that means not touching ourselves. That means being a masculine man. That means retaining our seed, bro. That means not going out here and creating children out of wedlock. That means doing things that the people out here in society are not doing, okay? That is a bad boy. And that's what we are as retainers. We go against the system, bro. We rebel, bro. We do not conform to the norms of society. And this is what makes us bad boys. This is what women like. Women love bad boys. Bad boys. And then you wonder why you got so much attraction while you're on your retention journey, because you are a bad boy. You're not doing what everybody else is doing. You're not out here draining your nuts every 2 days, bro. You got charisma. You got energy. You got that fuego. You got that swag, bro. And these females, bro, can see that and they can sense that, bro. This is what makes you stand out when you're on retention, boy. You're a true bad boy. Bad boy. You will break all the rules of the matrix. You going against all the programming, bro. You are standing out like a bright ass light in the middle of the night. This is what you are doing, bro. And this is why you have so much magnetism as a retainer. You are the bad boy. Bad boy. Bro, you have to understand this, man. And this is a beautiful thing. This is a truly beautiful thing, bro, because at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, what ends up happening being a bad boy, bro, is everybody starts to come against you, man, because they think you're doing the wrong things when you're in fact the true light of this world. And I take this badge, bro, and I wear it proudly, man. I am a true retainer, bro. I am a true bad boy. Bad boy. Bro, I'm up here with full balls, bro, and this makes you a threat to the system. You are now the modern day bad boys. Bad boy. And women love bad boys because you carve your own lane, bro. You have your own swag, bro. You create your own trends, bro. You are the trendsetter. Bro, you are the party, okay? You are the life of the party. And this is what I appreciate the most about retaining, bro, okay? Because I am that bad boy, bro. Bad boy. Except I know that this is a bad boy in a good way. I know the rest of the people out in society are confused on their stance, bro. They're confused, bro, because they don't understand that they're living and they're coming from a lower frequency. Until we get enough people, bro, to raise this consciousness to a point, man, where everybody can be out here communicating on the same level. This is unfortunately what we're going to have. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth, guys. And I want you to understand, own your walk, own whatever avatar you have created since you've been on this retention walk, bro, okay? Because you are now the true bad boy. Bad boy. You are now the true bad boy. All the girls want you to do is bust, and you won't. So you know what that means? That means you a bad boy. Bad boy. You ever heard a girl when she gets so close to you, bro, and y'all get your little freak on, right? And then she tell you you're a bad boy.
I mean, I love bad boys.
I know you don't heard that. We all heard that from a female, bro. You're bad. You tell her something, you tell that girl, I'm about to break you down. She's like, you're bad. Well, she's telling you the truth, bro. You are bad, bro. You are a true bad boy, bro, because you cannot be broken. You cannot be shaken. You are focused, bro. And this is what's so bloody attractive about retainers on semen retention, bro. Retainers are true bad boys. Bad boys. And I want you guys to continue to walk with this swag. I want you to continue to march to your journey, bro. And don't let no distractions hold you back.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Of consciousness, they called it Christ consciousness. It's an ancient, but the practice of understanding a Christ consciousness existed. And understanding what it meant to ascend to a higher level of consciousness, they called it Christ consciousness. It's an ancient text in deep antiquity. It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Jesus, or really his name is Yeshua, is just one of many teachers of Christ's knowledge and wisdom. Okay? Yeshua was never sacrificed. In the Sinai Bible, which predates the King James Bible by almost 1,000 years, Yeshua was never sacrificed. Not only that, there's close to 10,000 mistranslations between the two Bibles. The King James Bible is heavily curated information.
Quantum physics, for the love of Christ himself. He was a radical spiritual teacher that taught you every single thing you need to create a heaven on earth, a new reality on an energetic level is inside of you as an individual. And when we come together, more than one of us, a group of us, we are so much more powerful and we can create literally anything we want to. But he taught you the responsibility to create from the place of divinity. It is what I am here to teach you today. You have a divine responsibility. You can create whatever you want to on this planet. Why do you continue to create the old, sexist, hateful, racist, violent, war-barren world, and you claim you don't want to be a part of it anymore, and yet you're unwilling to learn? What do if you misinterpret what I teach? Comments. Attack! You have a demon! Bleh! You're a fucktard. That's the response. In your low level of consciousness where you don't understand quantum energetics on any level. Stop with the whole savior fucking shit. Oh, Jesus will save me. Well, where the is he now, you fucking idiots? He didn't come here 2,000 years ago to teach you he's a fucking savior.
Then you need a role model. A hug or something.
He was trying to teach you quantum physics, for the love of Christ himself. He was a radical spiritual teacher that taught you every single thing you need to create a heaven on earth, a new reality on an energetic level is inside of you as an individual. And when we come together, more than one of us, a group of us, we are so much more powerful and we can create literally anything we want to. But he taught you the responsibility to create from the place of divinity. It is what I am here to teach you today.
The Most High, he said, oh Father, glorify thy me with thy own self before the world was. So the question I ask is, what or who were you before you became condensed in this physical flesh? Before the word became condensed in this physical flesh, you was just pure energy. But for example, you got Hebrew Israelites out there screaming on the streets, black people saying we the chosen people, but they don't understand that word in the metaphysics. Hebrew means to cross over. So you're supposed to cross over from the material consciousness to the spiritual. Then you got Israel. You got is is Isis, that's feminine. You got Ra, R-A, that's masculine, and El is Elohim, that's the Godhead. In semen retention, the masculine and feminine, this energy is supposed to come up and it's supposed to be balanced within you. That's why it says in Romans 2 that it's not a Jew that's won by the flesh, but the circumcision of the heart. So a lot of people, they have it. That's the reason why the scribes and Pharisees went against the Messiah, because in Matthew it says that it's speaking to everyone. It say that you won't inherit the kingdom until your righteousness exceeds the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, because they was always looking outwardly, but this is an inward process. Those that's chosen choose themselves. The 144,000 are not 144,000 people. It's when the chakras are aligned that creates that number. 1 + 4 + 4 is 9. 9 equals the state of consciousness. So that's what a lot of people off that. That's the reason why it's an ego thing. You have to go within. Just like he told Abraham, he'll bless his seed will be blessed on all the earth, and that's the within thing. If your seed grows inside of you, it's going to bless all the earth, the whole avatar, the temple.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
John says, no nut 25. That's what's up, brother. I applaud you on that, man. That's super important, bro. Okay. Super important. No nut 25, bro. Do all you can do to hang on to your seed, fellas, because they're going to be coming for it. They're going to be coming for it. Dating has been down. Okay. Marriage is down. They still got to get the DICK from somewhere, bro. They're still in their lower red survival chakra energy. They are still being promoted to every single day on social media, movies. Okay. Sexual imagery. Ain't nobody just walking away from that lifestyle. So that means that you're still going to be a target. You're still going to be someone, bro, all right, that could be probably used and abused. And this is why I'm telling you it's the best thing to do is to retain your seed during this time so you can attract a like-minded person to your life. It truly works. Magnetism is truly real. The way that you think, the way that you perceive, the way that you go about your life, bro, all dictates on what it is that you're going to attract to your life. Until then, I love you guys. You guys stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace, fellas.
Will not fail.
Even if I must sacrifice my life.